Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazoo here, and welcome to episode 20 of Scaling to Glory. And we're gonna start off by going into the first game of this episode, and we came up against a pretty strong Barclays Premier League side in the 4-4-1-1 formation, with also Tarebt, the 5-star skiller, in his squad. And we start off in the 14th minute. He makes a mistake from the free kick. We pick the ball up there with Neymar, while we pass it off to Ibarbo. We go with a couple skill moves, and as you can see, there was a lot of space, so I decided to take the shot at the near post, but it just went wide. Then in the 28th minute, it is Cuadrado there on the ball with a couple skill moves. We pass it off to Ibarbo. I wanted to pass it back to Cuadrado with a nice back heel, but we lost it. Then we get the ball back immediately. A nice 1-2 pass with Neymar and Ibarbo, and we do make it 1-0. A nice shot there from Ibarbo at the near post to give us that lead. Then in the 34th minute, it is again Ibarbo on the ball. We chip it over to Guarin, and then look at that for an awesome volley into the far corner to make it 2-0 and extend our lead. And we move on in the 37th minute. It is Guarin there on the ball. Well, we pass the ball off to Neymar. We beat two defenders there with a ball roll. Then we go with a double touch exit to a ball roll cut, where we beat three defenders in a row. We keep on going. We go inside the box. We go for a chip shot into the far corner, and it actually went in. A really nice goal there from Neymar as well, where we actually beat three defenders in a row with one skill move, and we finish it off in style as well. So a really awesome goal there from Neymar to make it 3-0. Then we're in the 44th minute, still in the first half. It's my opponent on the ball there with Luke Shaw. He tries to pass it off to one of his attackers. We were about to intercept the ball, but then, as you can see, my opponent decided to press start and actually rage quit. So yeah, we won that game with 3-0. We picked up another 3 points, and we moved on to the store because my opponent rage quit. We obviously get a free pack, and there were actually some jumbo premium gold packs out, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna open one of these. So yeah, we decided to open one of them, and our best player was actually Toulalan from AS Monaco. So not really the greatest pack, although we did get a decent player. That is a Draxler. Doesn't go for much, but he was really good in FIFA 14 from what I can remember. He was like one of the best non-rare players in FIFA 14, and he's actually a left mid this year. So I'm not really too sure if he's that great in FIFA 15. But anyway, we were about to go into our second game. I decided to apply a squad fitness card to this team because I wanted to play another game and simply finish off all the games with Neymar, because we only had 2 games left, I do believe. But anyway, we go into the second game, and once again we came up against a Barclays Premier League team, this time with Inform Tadic and actually Wayne Rooney as a centre mid, surprisingly. But we start off in the 40th minute with Ibarbo, a nice shot at the near post, and we do make it 1-0. And that is pretty much what happened in the first half. You can see it from the stats. Was pretty boring, to be honest. We only had one shot, and that was actually the goal you just saw. So I decided to switch up the formation to the 4-2-2-1 because that is probably my most favorite formation this year in FIFA. So yeah, we go into the second half. We have the ball there with Cuadrado with a couple skill moves, trying to cut inside there, as you can see, with a spin. We did get a shot in, but unfortunately it got blocked off there by one of his defenders. Then only a couple minutes later, in the 70th minute, we have the ball with Neymar. We pass it off to Ibarbo, who creates some space with a fake shot, and we do make it 2-0 to extend our lead. And in the 76th minute, it is Ibarbo on the ball yet again. We play a nice through pass there to Neymar, where we go with a ball roll to a fake shot, then we go with a ball roll to a drag back, and we finish it off nicely into the far corner to make it 3-0 and pretty much make it game over. Then in the 81st minute, it's my opponent on the ball there with the Balotelli, where he simply runs through my defense. He tries to pass it off to Sterling, but luckily enough it was Begovic there who pushes the ball away. So yeah, that is how that game ended. Once again, we won another game with 3-0, picked up another 3 points, which means we're sitting on 12 points, I do believe. We only need 4 more points in order to secure promotion, so hopefully we can do that very soon. So yeah, we move on into the final game. We do apply a contract there quickly to Ibarbo, and we go into the final game of this episode. And we came against a pretty strong Bundesliga team with the usual players from Bayern Munich and also from Borussia Dortmund. So we start off in the 24th minute with Neymar on the ball, of course, with the skill moves. Then we pass it off to Ibarbo. I wanted to go with a 1-2 pass with Cuadrado, but unfortunately we lost the ball. Then we did get a shot in with Cuadrado, but it was really awful, so it went wide. Then instead, in the 35th minute, he plays a through pass there to Mario Götze. Did get a shot in on goal. A nice save there from Begovic, but then, as you can see, from the rebound, he picks the ball up with Lewandowski, and he pretty much walks the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0. Then straight from kickoff, we have the ball there with Victor Ibarbo, of course, pulling off the skill moves. We beat his final defender, then we go through. We did get a shot in at the near post, and we do make it 1-1. A nice goal to get us back into the game. Then in the 44th minute, he has the ball there with Philipp Lahm. I could have given away a penalty because my player was pulling his shirt, which you can clearly see, but then he decided to pass it across to Lewandowski and makes it 2-1. Then straight from kickoff, I decide to yet again go on a skill run, but as you can see, he was containing me, and in the end, he decided to slide tackle me. So we picked up a free kick from 27 yards. We step upward with Neymar, and we put it into the far corner. A really nice goal there yet again from Neymar in this episode. It's a lovely free kick. I think he tried to actually put a player on the line, which he absolutely failed at. But anyway, we move on into the second half, straight from kickoff. Yet again, he was containing me, which you can clearly see. We pass it off to Ibarbo, where we go through. A lot of space was there, so I just decided to run through and finish it off to make it 3-2 and give us that lead. Then in the 48th minute, he has the ball with Thomas Müller, chips it over to Götze, gets a shot in with his weak foot, but it just went wide the post. And then in the 50th minute, he makes a mistake there. We pick the ball up there with Ibarbo. I tried to pass it off to Neymar in between the two defenders, but then as you can see, his defenders ran into each other. We pick it up with Neymar, and we do make it 4-2. Then in the 80th minute, we have the ball there with Cuadrado. We pass it off to Neymar. We go 1-on-1 versus the goalkeeper. We do take him out with the ball roll flick, and we actually make it 5-2. Once again, an awesome goal there from Neymar to actually complete his hat-trick as well. Then we move on in the 87th minute. It is my opponent there on the ball with Philipp Lahm. He gets a terrible touch on it, and we intercept the ball. We pick it up with Neymar. We go with a faker bone to a blanco up. I was trying to get the volley going, but as you can see, Mats Hummels there was there to defend it. So that is how that game ended. We won 5-2. We picked up the hat-trick there with Neymar, which is absolutely awesome, because I think this is the final game we got to use him, which is of course a shame. So yeah, we have to say goodbye to Neymar in the next episode, which should be out tomorrow. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated. And if you can hit 1,500 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.